Ahoy, morning breathers. Happy Friday. Jesus. That makes a lot of noise, doesn't
Sure
it?
does.
Oh. Sorry.
Jackson coming in hot.
Ahoy.
There. Now we have some peace.
I apologize for the
that's
hitting
okay.
of the headset on the table to the gracious viewers.
See if you do that.
Okay, we can stop that now.
See what we do.
Producer hates that.
Producer does not care for that. Welcome. Jackson is with us this morning.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. Ready for some football?
Very ready for some football.
Good. Very good. Going to be a warm one today?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get to that instead for the day.
No use spending that topic now.
Exactly.
We might need it later.
Exactly.
We have papers in front of us this morning.
I know. I'm
is a
very
big
excited.
day. This is a big
huge.
day.
It's huge.
SPP. You actually, you actually thought I did this.
For a second, I
That
was
was the
like, oh
funny
man, look at that.
That was the funny part. Because I've been in here early the last couple days just to make sure we got something to talk about.
Right.
Because Boss Man's been away. And so Peter walks in and says, did you do this? Heavens no. No.
You should have just owned up to it. Yes, this was I.
Well, I cannot lie.
Very honest.
I can.
Very noble.
Maybe, but I don't want to, Matt, good Lord, I don't know what time he got up, but he wasn't here when I got here at 1:45.
Yeah, he wasn't here when I got here at 6 a.m.
Were you here at 6?
Yep.
Yep. Nope.
He lies.
With a straight face as well.
I should have done that in the robot voice. He lies.
Wait a minute. You got to find it.
He lies.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't do it.
It didn't do it.
What
the hell?
happened?
Oh, you know why? Because it's on the wrong input. I put myself at 3. It's supposed to be at 4.
So where is it? It's just out there floating around.
Can I be the robot?
It's in the
You
web.
want to be the robot?
I wanted to be the robot.
Oh, he just shut you off.
All right.
You're gone.
What's the big idea?
There he is.
Now he's not coming in my earphones. There.
Thank you for watching The Morning Breath.
It didn't. It
That's
needs
because
some
robots
audible
don't
stuff.
breathe.
Yet.
Discussion.
Welcome, everybody, and happy Friday. Our little show we call The Morning Breath. As I said, we have Jackson. We also have SPP in the house.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you, my lad. We have David, Paula, Cindy. Cindy retracted a message already. Cindy and Denise, ahoy to you all. Boss Man Matt is out again this morning. He's actually in Ankeny or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But he came in early to give us some material.
He did.
God bless him.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Truly.
truly, the day has just been it's been a crapshoot for the last 3 days. Let's just call it what it was.
I mean, we got it done.
We kind of did,
Mm-hmm.
but I realize now how important it is to have this in front of us.
My day hasn't been truly set in eons since the boss man was
Since
here.
Boss Man. Yep. Well, welcome to Friday. It's going to be a glorious day. A little warm. That's good.
It's also just nice to have papers. You can do this and just kind of feel
Make you
official.
Feel like a newscaster. That
Oh, yeah.
Very professional.
pretend like you've memorized all this in front of you, yet you're reading off a screen in front of you.
This is Eyewitness News 6. We have reporters on the ground. The Demon football team just won 64-0.
Hey, we weren't talking about that yet, were we?
No.
There'll be no high school football talk after the day.
Let's
None
see.
of that.
None of that.
None of that.
None of that. I'm going to go ahead and talk because Boss Man did put this stuff together.
We should reference it. I have things I can bring up too from the days in sports, one of which will be inset for the day. But
Well, let's wait. I didn't read this one, but I did read some of these. There is a Florida story.
ooh, Florida man.
Patrick Winslow of Big Torch Key, Florida. And this is, I remember my 57th birthday, and I celebrated it, but nothing quite like this.
Okay.
because this man, Patrick Winslow, celebrated his 57th on July 4th.
Oh.
Oh boy.
He drove to a conch tour, to a train depot in Key West. And he just left his car running. His music was running from the radio. And he told employees from the train company that he used to work for the company. And he asked if he could just tour the train, and bring back old memories. I used to work here as a kid, and I'd like to come back and just reminisce a bit. But all of a sudden, he got into one of the trains and he just took off. He says, I'm going to take it for a little ride. Let's see what it'll do.
Oh, like he got into one of the like he was conducting the train.
Yeah,
he didn't just hop
was
on
in the engine.
Wow.
He was in the engine room. The employees were confused. Why would the train be taken off, and why would this guy just take it? And they were able to track him. They had to use GPS, which I find hilarious. Couldn't they just follow the train?
Is it like a bullet train, or was it one like a
Is it a high-speed train, or what the heck was going on?
Also, if you're on a train, you can only go to so many places.
Can't exactly take it for a joyride.
You can't really take it off the road.
When you're on, I don't know why they needed GPS, but that's what they needed. There's only two directions.
Yeah.
Out to the end and back to...
You know exactly where he's going to go, because there's an entire railway that's going to show you where he's going to go.
It's exactly. He can't, and as you said, he can't go off the tracks. So they found him, and they found him at Southernmost Point Buoy, which seems like that's probably pretty far out there.
Maybe the most Florida Keys.
And when they pulled the train over, they noticed that he had rapid speech, and he appeared excited.
I'm sorry, how did they do that exactly?
Well,
I don't think you can exactly pit maneuver a train.
I think they did.
Wow.
I think they did, the old...
Oh,
I'll get him from the back, and you stay on the side, and he'll do a sideways wing around or something, whatever you call it, pit maneuver. Anyway, they got him stopped, or he stopped himself. The story's not that, full. But he just said when the police got to him, he said, "I just borrowed the train because it was his birthday." Mm-hmm. So. Oddly enough, they found a meth pipe in his pocket and charged him with burglary and grand theft auto, along with possession of drug paraphernalia and no drug stamp.
Oh, right. No drug! If he had that drug stamp,
he'd be scot-free.
The drug stamp. $60,000 bond is all it takes to get him out.
So that's the thing. If that's all that, because he's going to have to face. He'll have to face jail time probably for those charges, though, right?
Yeah. I think if I'm the owner of that train, I'm probably pressing charges.
Yeah.
Did he blow the horn at all the intersections as he should? We don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know that.
I hope so.
That's the most important part.
But
the question is, if let's say he doesn't press charges and it is just the $60,000 bond to get him out of there, how worth it does that train ride become to you?
You only turn 57 once.
Let's
go. Let's do it with a bang.
It's just a $60,000 train ride.
Exactly. Yeah. That you got to drive yourself.
Not many people say they did that.
I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here.
I like it.
There's a world where
it's like
no one got hurt. It would appear.
It's like the question: if the pilot of a plane was incapacitated and you had to fly it, would you do it? If you stole a train, would you be able to maneuver it to where you wanted to go?
How hard can it be?
Oh,
there's an accelerator.
I'd almost.
As long as it was running. You got to know how to.
Would you rather try and figure out how to drive a train or a plane? I guess probably a train is probably way less.
My scariest thing would be like moving from one track to another, because that's where most like derailments happen. But outside of that, it's how fast you go and if you put in reverse.
There's got to be signs out there. Hey, we're going around a curve. Slow down.
Yeah,
we're going to change tracks.
Aren't there like people who have to like change it, or they're at the little booth or whatever?
Well, in the 1800s, they used to do that. SPP. I don't.
Yeah, and every train
manually done any longer.
Every train was people.
There's at least some sort of guy that's like, hey, you have to switch tracks at some point.
Every train was two people with a crank in the middle, and that was how they went forward.
Right.
I don't know. I think you're underestimating the difficulty of steering those things.
Dude, because you heard steering.
But you heard him. He said train derailments happen often. Those are trained professionals. Those things are big, and they get. I mean, there's the train tracks here. Those things are going fast.
But like I said, I think most of them happen when they're shifting to a different rail.
Yeah.
Outside of that, though, you're just taking
going
where the
down the
rail
track.
takes you. Yeah.
And if the track goes awry, now you're in trouble.
Yeah. Then you can't do much about that.
What's the plane equivalent to this? Like a 2-seater prop plane? Like it wouldn't actually be as hard to steer as
Like a crop
big,
duster or something.
Yeah, it's like a big Boeing something.
Yeah, like a biplane.
Yeah.
Easy to get going, hard to stop.
I'm speaking of planes. I think I'm becoming more open to the idea of trying skydiving.
Oh, you should do it.
Have you done it?
Yes.
Oh, can you regale us with your skydiving experience?
It was the best experience I've ever had in my life.
Really? Okay.
One of them for sure.
I used to be like terrified of the even idea of it, and sometimes you'll see, like, if you're driving on the highway, you'll see them parachuting in from like a local airport. I'm like, it kind of looks fun.
It is fun. So I talked a big story. I'm not afraid. It's no big deal. You don't get to pick, because when you do this at these local airports, you got somebody strapped to your back.
Right.
Knows what the hell they're doing.
Instructor. And that's the only way.
big.
That's the only way I do
That's
it.
big.
Yeah. Let's keep that in mind. I would never solo that.
Well, you can't.
I was gonna say you probably can't until a certain amount.
Unless you own your own plane, you own your own parachute. There's nothing. Who's going to stop you
Right.
from parachuting? But in this world, I remember seeing a guy walk in, and he was like the last dude there. And he's coming in. He's got and this is mid-morning. He's got a Big Mac in his hand, and he's chomping, and he's smiling. He's walking in, and I know he's an instructor, dude. And I go, "That's my guy," and it was, and it was. So we get up there. We get all strapped in, and we're in the plane. And I think I'm the second one out. I took my daughter. She graduated high school, and I said, "Let's go jump out of a plane together for a little present."
Yeah.
She goes, "Okay." So I think somebody else was the first one out, and then it was me. My daughter was behind me. Regardless, I get to the door. I'm hanging my feet out. I got my hands here, and he says, "Are you ready?" And I said, "Yep." He says, "Okay, let's go." All right. But I wouldn't let go. I mean, it's 14,500 feet down.
Right.
I was a little bit terrified. My feet are hanging out. And he goes, no. All right, we got to go. Are you ready? Yep. He walks my arms down, and away we go. And we're gone.
Yeah.
And there was about 1.48 seconds of pure terror.
Yeah.
And then it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So how long are you falling before deployment?
We flipped, and I'm doing my thing, because you got to go through some training, and I'm doing my thing. My hands are where they're supposed to be. My legs are where they're supposed to be. And we're falling, and he's talking to me. He goes, "Now put your left arm out," and you start spinning.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Now do it the other way." And so we spin the other way. And so we did that for a while. Maybe a couple minutes.
Yeah.
I really don't remember, but it was awesome. He was telling me, here's Iowa City in the distance, and so on and so forth. It was awesome. And then he said, "Okay, you ready to pull the?" Yep. And we pulled it. Very gentle. It looks rough, but it didn't feel bad. And then it was just awesome, flying down.
My question is, do they know where they're going to land, or is it just kind of land where you land?
We landed right back at the airport.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a pretty insane way of just timing that up, I feel like.
The guys, so the first people out were the photographers.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, they told us right at the beginning, "Now, don't worry about those guys. They're going to do their own thing."
Yeah.
And they really do. Like, they're filming us. You can see it. You can see them filming us. And then all of a sudden, they get to the point where, we're going to pull our suits and we're going to do our thing. And they're done filming. And then they just nosedive, man. I mean, straight down, and they're out of sight.
Yeah.
And they pull the chute right at the last minute and zing right into the airport, and they're done. They go back up and do it again later. But that was amazing to see. Those guys put the camera kind of away, and I mean, Superman dive straight down.
Jeez.
And they're gone. But we landed right back at the airport. Got myself collected, saw my daughter come in, and she walked right up to me and said, "Dad, I love you, but I will never do this again." So It was awesome. We went out to eat, and
Yeah.
that's all we could talk about.
That sounds, yeah, like it sounds kind of fun. The only thing I would be worried about is getting those instructions that you said and then just freezing up while I'm in the air and not knowing what to do.
Oh, I think you naturally just say, I'm at somebody else's mercy.
It kicks in.
I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, it sounds kind of fun.
It was awesome. It was awesome. I highly recommend it.
All right. It's good. It's a good endorsement.
Yeah. Let's see. I think we had Megan was with us and Patty, my wife Patty. So we had a big group go.
Nice.
I think actually my favorite ex-mother-in-law went too. She didn't. She flew, but she didn't jump.
Sure.
Chicken. She's chicken. So fun. So fun. Don't be afraid of it. It was awesome. One more thing before we go to break. Some University of Bristol brainiac has created a song that makes chocolate taste better.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
I'm
not
Who's
saying
going to argue?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm literally like that sounded like I don't believe it. I do believe it. I'm sure they did. I'm sure there's an endorphins thing that a certain sound enhances taste.
It says it took him 60 years of research, but he found
Jesus.
music that there's a certain pitch, speed, and key.
I was gonna say, did he make this song, or did you just find like, Boogie
I
Wonderland
think he just
sounds a lot
puts-
better when
it
you
may,
eat chocolate?
We may not even know the song, but he found this song.
Boogie Wonderland would have a case for me.
Yeah.
That song's great.
Suddenly, I'm craving chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All of a sudden.
like Pavlov's dog.
So whether you believe that or not, this guy doesn't have a name because we don't care. I think chocolate
Has to remain anonymous.
tastes good no matter what.
Can't let his secrets come out.
No. I also need to say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew, the three of us this morning, we are powered by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank
you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie, and all the Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Buzz.
Oh, there he goes.
Hump day.
Update.
Yep. SPP, let's take a break.
Okay.
We'll be back, and we got some more fun stories to talk about.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your healthcare.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Ahoy, Morning Breathers. Happy Friday. It's been a good
We made
week.
it.
Been a good week.
Been a week.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah. Me and
You
SPP
have had a lot of stuff.
Me and SPP have been on the grind this week.
Yeah. Did you have anything last night?
Nope.
I did.
You did?
I
What were you
did. I was in Fairfield for the Fairfield Cross Country Invitational that featured several of our area schools. You can read the roundup of that at roughly, let's say 10:30 a.m. hopefully on the Southeast Iowa Union when I go write that after this.
So is it like a pre-meet or
No, it was a
regular meet?
It was a legit meet. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can name them all off the top of my head. Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, Washington were all there. Van Buren County was there. Van Buren County actually won the team, boys and girls, for the 1A and 2A division. They split it by small school and big school. Fort Madison won for boys and girls for the 3A, 4A schools, which they're very good at cross country from what I'm told.
We're down there in Lapland.
Yes.
And so there's lots of hills and valleys.
Yeah, it was a good course. I talked to the two winners on the boys and girls side. They both said it was pretty tough. So, and it was hot. The like start of it and the end, because it's just a big loop. It's open, so the sun was just beaming down, and it was at like, I think the girls was at 5:20, the boys race was at 6, so it's right low enough where it's still very bright but not setting quite yet.
Mm-hmm. And let's face it, you are running.
Yeah, so. I was sweating out there walking around getting pictures. So that I also came to realize, like, I enjoy running. I really like to run. I think it's very cathartic for me. I am so glad I never did cross country. That looked horrible. They looked so stressed and mentally tired, and
really tough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I did cross country 7th and 8th grade, and it hurts.
It just is like there's so much like pressure. Like I was seeing them at the start, and they're all like anxious. Naturally, they're adrenaline. They're excited to do well, and like. Credit to all those athletes, but I'm glad I didn't do that. It looked very taxing. Like I was just like,
luckily for me, it was only 2 miles as opposed to 5K. High school, which is a 5K. But once you get like a mile and a half in, you're told, hey, you got to start ramping it up.
Yeah.
You're near the end. You got to ramp it up. And I go, I've been running for a mile and a half.
Ramp it up.
These kids are coming down the chute. And of course, the parents and coaches are like,
hurry up.
They're going to catch you. And I just ran. I'd be like, I just ran 3 miles.
15
I'm tired.
I'm done.
But yeah, it is. I can also see like why it's totally really fun and a good time. But I just was like, I was like stressed for them. Like there'd be 2 people next to each other. I'm like, oh my gosh, who's going to win it? But it was enjoyable time to covering that.
Thankfully, that was not an option for me in high school. I don't think it wasn't. I don't think it existed.
No cross country yet.
No,
it is. I mean, they gotta paint out a 3 mile course all the way around. It is. You have to have the space for it for sure.
I remember one course we did. It was in the middle of a cow field, and they pick up the poop, but they don't completely, get all of it out. So there's a lot of times where you're just seeing guys slip or stepping on dry cow poop.
Watch out for the cow pies.
Yeah. It was the Cow Pie Classic. So
that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they had T-shirts and everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you're making it part of the run, I think that's worth it. Andy Krutzinger, our other sports reporter, told me that at the Fairfield meet last year, he was at it, and I think he went to some part in the middle to take pictures, and all of a sudden a herd of deer just ran across the course, and like runners were
dodging,
near them, So, but it was.
Didn't they read the sign, deer crossing?
Yeah, exactly. Just put that on the trail. But yeah, it was a good event, and a lot of schools in the Union area participated. So there will be a roundup of that. That's where I was yesterday.
Jackson, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Chelsea Football Club is in big trouble.
Oh,
did you read about this?
They sure are. I have, yes.
What's up with the 74 breaches of the Football Association rules?
Yeah, so
who are they paying?
That's a good question.
We need to get to the bottom of
this. It's part of who they're not. Well, not who they're not paying, but who they're not reporting the payments to. So for, I think, I don't remember how long he owned the team. I want to say it was close to a decade. For a while, Chelsea was owned by a Russian oligarch named Roman Abramovich.
Of course you would know this.
And
Abramovich.
Basically, the charges to them are related to payments and the lack of reporting of payments and agent fees to players for players they acquired from a period between, I think it was 2007 to 2022.
So it's kind of like what's happening with Kawhi Leonard right now?
No, it wasn't payments to the players. It was payments to agents and payments to clubs to purchase those players and get them on Chelsea. A lot of that wasn't reported to the English Football Association, and it is supposed to be because there isn't a hard salary cap in English soccer, but there are limits that are supposed to be enforced that keep teams from big spending. And from what I understand, they weren't doing a lot of reporting. The punishments for it, this has happened to a couple of big clubs in the past. Manchester City, another big team in England, got hit with this or like a similar thing. It will probably just be a big fine. But if they really find that there was a lot of shady dealings here, which there could be, and it will take a while. It will take like a year and a half to go through all of it. They could give Chelsea a transfer ban, which means they can't sign new players. They could give them a points deduction, which can hurt them in their league standings. Yeah,
not points.
That doesn't happen a ton, but it has before, and it can be crippling for smaller teams. But yeah, we'll see. It's soccer is very interesting because it is a lot less regulated in that way.
I only brought that up because honestly, I don't care. I brought that up because I saw it and I thought you might be here and I wanted to ask you, but we've already spent more time on it than I ever dreamed.
It's a lot of like soccer finance jargon, which if you're not into, it's pretty boring, but it will be a while before any punishments are probably levied on them. Luckily, they're not my favorite team. So.
Well, Chelsea, I've just heard of them. I couldn't tell you who's on the team. I didn't know they were owned by a Russian oligarch.
At one point, yes. They're now actually owned by Americans. It's Todd Bowley is his name. I think he owns the Cubs. I think it's the same guy. I don't remember. I'd have to look that up, but yeah.
Still,
there's your soccer. I didn't think we get soccer talk in the morning breath, Pete. That's big.
Yeah.
The owner is Thomas Ricketts.
Still don't care.
Oh, maybe it's him now.
Marine biologists discovered that octopuses prefer 4 front arms for exploring and the 4 rear arms for walking and analyzing. Walking,
just like Squidward.
I feel like.
And so, my question is, how do they know what the fronts and the backs are?
Well, I
mean, they're. I don't know.
They can go any direction.
I think it's more for
where their head is.
Well, I think it's that. I think it's more for us to understand when we look at an octopus what the tentacles are for. But I think the octopus just distinguishes it when they do the action that you just said.
This is point 2. I don't really give a crap about either, but
you say you don't give a crap?
I don't give a crap, but there's one more better.
I'll hold off.
So I still have trouble understanding how they can distinguish because although we will always generally walk forward, humans, Homo sapiens.
Speak for yourself. I walk backward everywhere.
I crab walk.
Yeah.
Which happens to be, there's a story on that. We're not going to get to it today. There's a story on that where there's a new fling, a new whatever on social media where people a trend. Yeah. It's trending.
Mm-hmm.
See, I am not. But you jump up and down on all 4s and you got to put masks on. We'll talk about that another day.
I think I have seen that.
Have you really?
People jumping up on all 4s, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's some kind of an extreme workout. Mm-hmm. But it only works if you have some kind of a horse mask on or something.
Of course it does.
Of little did we know. So what I really don't give a crap about is they found some fossilized dinosaur eggs in central China that dated roughly from 85 million years ago. Not a tillion. So really not that
pre-SPP.
Sure.
Pre-SPP. And they used some novel-based laser method to see how old they were. And what they hope to find out is they want to know how dinosaurs adapted to climate shifts. Mm. Well, I can tell you how that happened. Don't we all know how that happened?
It
got cold and they just freaking died.
It's kind of nuts that the eggs stayed intact, though.
Yeah.
Well, I guess fossilized, you said, so they're in the rock.
Been sitting there for a while.
I was thinking Jurassic Park the whole way through. I'm not.
Yeah, I totally thought Tim was going to say they shot him with a laser and then the eggs hatched, and now we have dinosaurs.
Think about that. Why a laser? Bad things can happen.
Freaking laser beams.
Easily overcook that egg in a laser if you don't know what you're doing.
So make some really good steak and eggs, though.
Honestly. That's a who gives
Steak
a crap.
and dino.
Don't we know already how dinosaurs died?
David said hashtag Tim is trending. I agree, David. Also, Denise said join me to run the Kiwash 2026. I've been told there is a half marathon at Kiwash.
Yeah.
I would like to do that. That's my goal.
Get ready. Guys have fun.
Yeah.
I don't run from here to the door.
Mm-hmm. I only run when I'm chased.
Does that happen often? I'm watching you.
Or are you doing the chasing? Pete's style of running instead of the normal. He's just
like the commercial that always gets me is the
it's gonna play soon.
The old Threshers.
The old Threshers.
Hey,
where the
pay
guy,
attention to this commercial. I think the funniest part is when the guy in the chainsaw is chasing this little kid, and I wish there was sound to it because he's probably going, Bobby! That's what I envision.
I could see it.
Did I tell the meth PSA story on this show already?
Maybe.
From the KCOU days?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll have to do that on the other side of the break.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back and get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Hey, you want to see something really scary?
Thrills, chills, and things that go bump in the night. The Brussels House of Terror. Family-friendly Halloween treat. Visit the Midwest Haunted Rail. Unlimited rides on the Ghost Train, trolley, and carousel, blow-ups, and carnival ride, all for one low price. Kids 4 and under free. Scare up some fun at Midwest Haunted Rails, McMillan Park, Mount Pleasant.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers, and happy Friday. Welcome back to our little corner of the world we call the morning breath, where we wake up laughing.
Good work. Except for me, because I'm already at work.
Oh, we have to start you right now.
Got to clock in.
Yeah, I'm gonna get paid for this appearance.
Okay. Do your
It's the only
thing.
reason he's here. We had to give him a production trailer and everything. Negotiate a contract.
I lost you.
Yeah, you just cut out for a minute.
Was I?
there?
There.
Oh, you're back.
Oh.
Good
We're back.
Lord.
Okay. Do you want to do a story, or should we get?
Oh,
set
I
for
guess
the
I
day?
could do that for the
Is it a long or a short story?
It can be quick. I can be very quick. So I should give context to that because I did say something about a meth PSA.
These are important.
Your commercial reminded me, if everyone watched the old Threshers commercial. So me and Peter, when we were in college, both did our student radio station. And our student radio station, it was a certain class of radio station where you didn't actually play commercials. It was spots for other shows and PSAs, public service announcements. And there was an anti-meth public service announcement that we would play on the radio. The problem is the PSA was meant to be a video. And so it's a song, and the song sounds all upbeat and positive and sings about doing meth, but the video shows like the bad side of meth, obviously. And
This
it's
is meth. This
so-
is your brain on meth.
Yeah. So it's like, it's supposed to be, kind of countering one another. We're on the radio, so we would just go to break and just play this song, and it was it went, I can't sleep and I can't eat, but I've got the cleanest house on the street. Oh, meth. Oh, meth. That's how it would go. And there'd be everyone would just listen to an upbeat song about
Where did I get all this energy?
Ooh, meth.
Ooh, meth. So
You guys must have heard that a few times.
A lot of times. We played it a lot.
I played that.
Didn't have a lot of PSAs, so
No.
that played a lot.
It was that or the Star Wars PSA. I'd play quite a bit.
Oh yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's the meth PSA story. So it's supposed to be a video.
for the young people that happen to be listening, meth is not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Let's don't do that. Let's go ahead. SPP, should we get set for the day?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Let's get set for the day. As I said before, it's Friday, September 12th. This is episode 388. I think we were doing okay, weren't we? SPP?
Yeah, I think we were pretty close.
Because we had no idea what.
I think you said 386 on Wednesday. I think you did.
It was a complete guess because we had no paper in front of us. So today, well, we didn't. I didn't ask anybody to look at the weather.
Right now in Washington, it is 61 degrees.
So I'm guessing in Mount Pleasant and Fairfield is
pretty
near
close.
that.
Pretty
Oh
close.
my God.
60 or 61.
It's gonna be hot this weekend.
A high of 88 and a low of 59.
Yeah, they were talking like tomorrow is supposed to be almost 90 something. So,
And high of 94.
94 is the high tomorrow.
yeah, guess what, David? There's a 9 in front of that. I will not be golfing. So if I ever move to Florida, where David is,
It's
I'd
gonna be
never
tough.
golf.
It's gonna be tough.
I'd have to golf at night, maybe.
Pick a good day. I picked a good day to go more north, get cooler.
That's true.
So, high of 91, low of 66. Today's headlines from the Southeast Iowa Union.com in Fairfield. Fairfield Community Orchard seeks volunteers for the apple harvest.
Oh,
Those orchards always
Did
fun.
you think about that?
Every once in a
There's a
while.
lot of apples to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Almost
David
every
has a golf counter proposition for you.
Okay.
6 a.m. golf.
6 a.m.
Cool.
I don't know if I had enough time to get the ground in and then do my show from Florida to do the morning breath.
We'd have to record pretty early.
Yeah.
And if you're in Florida, it'd be Eastern time, so it'd be even earlier for.
Think how close I'd be to the Keys and things like that. I could witness these things.
You could steal a train.
We could do a show live on the course right next to the beach, and then you could just hit your tea time right afterwards.
I'm loving it. We can somehow make this happen. In Mount Pleasant, a barred driver and with drug ties, barred driver and drugs tied to a crash that killed a Mississippi man in Mount Pleasant. I remember reading that story. It's kind of weird how that was written up, but I think this guy was apparently on drugs.
It's saying the driver was not allowed to be driving, and drugs were also connected to the
Very
crash.
well. Thank you for connecting those dots. In Washington, Highland football cancels homecoming game, and the coach resigned.
Indeed, I co-wrote that story.
I understand that. My understanding, and my grandkids go there. That we had 13 healthy players, which probably is not enough to play a football game.
That is the understanding that we got as well. Was it obviously wasn't a very big roster to begin with. You get some injuries, and it becomes a health and safety thing.
Don't know why the coach resigned, but that's the case. Maybe he didn't like the fact that they didn't have enough players, and probably thought we shouldn't be competing at this level. But in those little schools, there are freshmen going up playing varsity ball, and I think that is a large mistake. So
it's tough.
It's difficult. There's bigger young men out there as juniors and seniors than freshmen.
When I see a kid on a roster who is shorter and weighs less than I do, I'm like, they probably shouldn't, because I feel like I would get snapped in half.
Not good things are going to happen.
Went out on the gridiron.
In sports, tomorrow, Fairfield Volleyball is in Williamsburg for a tournament, and Mount Pleasant is in Wilton. Football night tonight, Fairfield hosts Mediapolis for its homecoming game. Mount Pleasant goes on the road to Oskaloosa. That's what I call it. And Washington takes on Burlington at Case Field in a game you can watch right here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
Yes, you can. Tune in. I'll be on the call. Peter will be producing it. Very excited. Burlington's 2-0. Washington, I think, has beaten them like 4 times in a row, 3 or 4 times in a row.
Last year was a close game. I think we won by 7. We've got it, but it'll be, maybe we can get some home cooking going and get off our losing streak. And
yeah, they've played some good teams too. I mean, Mid Prairie is a good team. Independence, I think, is ranked, or at least they are ranked. They're 9th,
something like that
in their class. So they're in 3A. So yeah, they've played some good teams. Burlington, I think Burlington's played Oskaloosa, who's playing Mount Pleasant. I forget who their other game was against off the top of my head, but yeah,
It's all in the paper.
Should be close.
It's all in the paper.
It's all in the paper.
Yeah, you can read it. You don't have to.
Or southeastunion.com.
Someone put in a lot of work to write that.
This day in history. On this day in 1990, pre-SBP, law enforcement series Law and Order debuted on the NBC television network.
Oh, no way.
The show became one of the longest primetime TV dramas in the United States.
Shout out Dick Wolf.
Yeah.
Dick Wolf. What a dude.
What a man.
He had like 4 Law and Orders going at one time.
I know. They probably do right now.
How could you keep that all straight in your head?
Can't.
I still watch the SVU.
Yeah, SVU's great.
I grew up on that show. My mom loved that show, so I'd like be home after school. It was always on. I was told as a baby when the theme song would come on because it was like bum 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 bum. I would just stand up in my crib and like be attentive.
Time to pay attention.
Yeah,
time to pay attention. Also, I will note this that on this day in 2003, Johnny Cash passed away. And I say that for my good friend Kara, who is, I think, may still be in the hospital. She had her appendix burst, and they're cleaning her up.
Oh,
now,
geez.
Hopefully, she's going to be okay.
Yeah,
well, she will be. She'll be okay. She's in good hands up there at the U. But Kara is a big Johnny Cash fan. So, Johnny Cash, 2003, long time ago.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Random joke, random quote, or random fact.
Is this on me again?
Yep.
We've done joke like 3 days in a row, so even though I think they're kind of good.
Fact.
Random fact. Little do you know this about crocodiles.
I could have just looked.
You could have. I could have let this go to somebody else. Crocodiles cannot stick their tongues out. It's a feature that helps prevent them from accidentally biting their tongue off while they're attacking something.
It's fair.
Makes good sense to me.
I mean, those things are scary.
And just as a bonus, random joke, what happens when you pass gas at church?
Matt told this joke.
He did?
He told this joke the last time I was on here.
He did?
I don't remember this.
You sit in your own pew?
Wait. No, I heard this joke the other day from somewhere else.
Okay.
Sorry.
There we go. I thought that was a good joke.
It is a good joke.
I wanted to take that away from
What was the punchline again?
You sit in your own pew when you pass gas at church.
It's good.
Right.
It's good.
Obviously.
That's fair.
Well, we're gonna have to rip through these takeaways.
All right, today's takeaway, we have Jeff's weekend takeaway. My new way to express disbelief will be that's about as rare as a left-handed snail.
That's good.
That is
great.
Very rare.
Great phrase.
Very rare.
Great phrase.
See, and they're mostly lonely.
Yeah.
Got to find another left-handed snail.
It's not easy when you're a snail. Because you
Can't get much anywhere.
You don't gain a lot of ground.
No.
I'm going to go over yonder and see if there's a lefty over there.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the bullpen.
Come to the bullpen. We need a reliever. Send them out.
Get Minter up and moving around.
Get them up and moving around.
All right, everybody. Do we have our takeaways for today? Because we didn't talk about National Video Games Day.
National Chocolate Milkshake Day.
I love that.
That's big.
I feel like having one right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go basically get a milkshake
Where can I
at the
get
coffee
one?
shop soon.
A milkshake?
Right now.
You can get a smoothie.
I don't think I can get a milkshake anywhere.
Smoothie's a milkshake, basically. Well, no,
It's not. It's not. No, you're mistaken there.
I don't mean to rush you, Tim, but we're 2 minutes away from 8.
Okay, we got to rush. Positive Thinking Day will be tomorrow. Ted, do you have a takeaway for today, Jack Solm?
Yeah, I mean, this could come back to bite me, but I think my takeaway is stealing a train may be worth it.
I think if you can catch one,
maybe
grab a hold of it. Grab a hold of it. SPP.
Kudos to those Jack and Denise and all the cross country runners that still keep up and running. But my days are
numbered.
My days are done.
Running days are past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think my takeaway, I haven't even thought about it, to be honest with you. But I think my takeaway is I have solidified my belief that soccer does not interest me whatsoever, no matter what's going on.
Even with the big scandal?
The big scandal.
You'll have fun watching the World Cup like everyone else. It'll be fun. I promise.
I'm not. I might try.
You're going to be devoid of sports in the summer. You're going to watch. I promise.
That is yet to be seen. All right, everybody, 7:58. I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for commenting. Thanks for those that listen and don't comment. We still love you. We're going to hope that Boss Man Matt comes back Monday. If he doesn't, we're still going to be here. So go out and have a great weekend. Until Monday, ahoy.